What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another 𝗪𝗥𝗟𝗄𝗪 video for you all today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a $20 million buy-in, and they're actually letting us bring our own quarters from previous games today. We got 1,000 of them. Well, actually 1,100 of them, because they gave us an extra 100 quarters since I did that $20 million buy-in. So anyhow, wish me good luck. Hopefully we can walk out of here with a brand new world record win. My goodness, they got this thing loaded up incredibly well today. Looks like an enormous tower right there in the center. Bottom layer, those are $5,000 chips. Top layer, $10,000 chips. And they got some quarters at the top of that. And there's two mystery bags on that tower. A brown one on that right hand side and a red one on the left. They got two quarter towers on the play field. Oh my goodness, wow, that enormous tower of gold crashed down back there. Oh my goodness, wow, it's all starting to go. Oh my goodness, and check that out, there's some white dice hidden in there. Oh my goodness, well, that tower $1,000 chips fell down. It's all getting stuck against the glass, that's not good. Well, to be honest, that might actually help us. I could use that to my advantage to try to get these quarter towers on the sides to fall down. Now that quarter tower on the right, if there's a lot of pressure built up in the center, I guess it has no choice but to move the sides a little bit better. Oh yeah, see what I'm saying? Both of them quarter towers are moving. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a tower get stuck against the glass like this one. Goodness gracious, it's all piled up. Nice, we got that tower quarters on the right hand side. Well, that's a relief right there. So let's see, what's our best bet now? Nice, we got the quarter tower on the left. And that poker chip tower. Nice, we got it. Holy guacamole, it's all stuck in there. Look at that. That is insane. And they got so many towers on the blue shelf today also. Nice, it's all starting to go now. All that money that was stuck on the left side just fell down. Sweet. Well, let's get that loot chute emptied out real quick. Oh yeah, we got both of those mystery bags. That is absolutely exceptional. This is doing amazing so far. Oh my goodness, wow. Check that out. Look at all those white dice hidden right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this very well could be a brand new world record win today if it keeps on pushing this good. Goodness, it's raining $1,000 chips, gold bars, $5,000 chips, $10,000 chips. It's doing exceptional. Been a miraculous game so far. Anyhow, getting back to what I was saying a few minutes ago, there's so many towers on the blue shelves today, and I'm pretty sure y'all can see this. There's actually two more mystery bags on the blue shelf. There's like a dark blue mystery bag on that left side and a sky blue mystery bag on the right. Both of those mystery bags are behind those gold towers. I can see them, but y'all may not be able to see them. I'm not sure. And there's all kinds of $1,000 chip, $5,000 chip, and $10,000 chip towers on there today. And I can see two bounty chips on top of those towers. You don't know what those bounty chips are for. Each one of those is worth 500 free quarters on any game I choose. And that's actually how I was able to bring 1,000 quarters on this game right here. I used those two bounty chips that I had saved up. And yeah, they let me bring 1,000 of my own quarters. So hopefully we can get those bounty chips today. And those $100 chips that are on top of those other towers, those don't really have any cash value. They're just entries into a free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. Had to get that loot chute cleared out. It's getting pretty full again. But yeah, I'd say we got about 250 quarters left. Really trying to get this massive stack of chips right here in the center. Oh, it's like on the right side and in the center. Oh yeah, well, we pretty much got that left-hand side completely cleared out. That's a good thing. We could just get this massive stack of chips to get going, then I'd say all that money on the right will fall out of there pretty easily. And there's multiple ways I could get them towers on the blue shelves. I will explain that later on, maybe on the next round, we'll see. Alright, well that right there was the last of our 1100 quarters, so let me go see what I've won real quick, and we'll get right back to pushing. You all are not going to believe this. Check this out. There was 9 white dice hidden in there. If you don't know what the white dice are for, we get to roll these at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, my winnings will multiply by those numbers. That is absolutely remarkable right there. This very well could be a brand new world record win today. And on top of that, there's still 4 more mystery bags we got to open. Well, there's still 2 of them inside the machine, but we got 2 of them right here. So let's go ahead and open up both of these mystery bags. Let's go ahead and start with the brown one. Brown one feels like it's loaded up decently well, so let's see. What do we get? Oh my goodness, wow. Check this out. We got 4 more white dice, the $5 chip, and 2 $1 chips. So if you don't know what the $5 chip is for, we get to cash that in. They will take all of those towers that's on the blue shelves and they'll put them into the playfield somewhere. So we'll cash that in later on. And both of these $1 chips right here is worth 500 free quarters. So I get to cash both of these in. They will give me an extra 1,000 quarters. That is absolutely spectacular right there. So I will cash those in here in a few minutes. So now let's go ahead and move on to this red mystery bag. This one feels like it's loaded up decently well also. So let's see, what do we get? Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. There was 4 more white dice in this one. And we also got the $50 chip and the $10 chip. So if you don't know what the $10 chip is for, this right here is pretty much worth 1 free tower. So I'll get to cash this in, and whatever that wheel lands on, we get to spin a wheel and whatever it lands on. It's what type of brand new tower they'll build somewhere in the playfield. So we'll cash that in here shortly. And this $50 chip right here, we get to cash this in at the end of the game. They will take anything that's fallen down the side slots and they'll put it back into the playfield somewhere. And if you don't know this, anything that falls down the side slots, that money goes to the house. I don't get to win or keep any of that money. But whenever I cash in this $50 chip, they will take everything that we've lost and put it back into the game. So pretty much give us a second chance at winning it. So that's not bad at all. Both of those mystery bags is loaded up incredibly well. So anyhow, let's get right back to pushing. Can't believe we've already won all those white dice today. Yeah, if we could get all these towers and chips out of here, this very well could be a brand new world record win today. There's still quite a few $5,000 and $10,000 chips stuck on that right side or in the center. So if we can get those to fall down, we're going to be set, that's for sure. Yeah, we could really use a nice profit on this game right here, because I played 3 other games today before this one, and as of right now we're down, I mean, this is kind of embarrassing to say, but we're down close to like $260 million, so I need to at least make $260 million profit on this game to break even for the day. Yeah, that first game I played, it was a decent game. We almost broke even. I think we was only down like $5 million or something. The second game, it was pretty much a break-even game. We broke even on that game. But that third game I played today, goodness gracious, that's when I lost a lot of money. And now we're down $260 million. So I need to at least make $260 million profit on this game to be even for the day. If I can make more than $260 million profit, then we'll be ahead for the day, which is exactly what we want. So, just got to play my quarters right and try to get the whole machine cleared out. You know something I've just now thought about? We haven't used that skill stop button at all today. So let's go ahead and load this thing up with quarters. We got a boatload of quarters now. I think we had about, I'm going to say, goodness, pretty close to 3,000 quarters before I started playing again. So let's just go ahead and stack this thing up. Let's put like 700-800 quarters in there at once. See, my goal is to get a good base of quarters built up behind all those chips, and that will really help it fall down, I think. Alright, let's see what that does. I will let the pusher push out a little bit, then we'll put some more quarters in. Yeah, I still got a bunch of quarters left in that basket. And there's quite a few ways I could win all those towers that are on the blue shelves today. Or any time. I mean, today we got that $5 chip. So I'll get to cash that in. They will move all them towers to the playfield for free. And some days they will have a red earbud in there. And that literally means the exact same thing as that $5 chip. But say that $5 chip or red earbud was not in there, it would end up costing me 2 times the original buy-in to get them to move all them towers to the play field. So today that would be a $40 million buy-in to get the blue shelves cleared off. And that would end up being a $60 million investment in total, since I've already spent $20 million to buy into this game. So luckily we got that $5 chip, so that's technically a $40 million win right there. That is outstanding. I mean, we can't cash in that $5 chip for $40 million valuable to get them towers off of the blue shelves. Can't trade it in for cash or nothing like that. So that's a nice win in my book. And after we get these remaining chips out of here, I will probably cash in that $10 chip and both of those $1 chips. Well, I just now realized this. That loot chute is severely clogged up, so let's get that cleared out real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. You all are not going to believe this. Check this out. There was another white dice hidden in there. Oh my goodness. Well, I definitely think we're going to make that $260 million back today. So anyhow, we only got a couple quarters left. I might try one more round and try to get these remaining chips to fall down. And if we can't get them, I will go ahead and call them back here and cash in that $10 chip and stuff. Because I don't want anyone to get bored with just the quarters falling down. I know that can get boring for the majority of y'all, so I will cash in that $10 chip if we can't get those chips to fall down. So let's collect some quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, 𝗪𝗥𝗟𝗏 has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So like I said, I'm going to try one more round and try to get these remaining $5,000 and $10,000 chips to fall down. And if we can't get them, more than likely if I call them back here, they would probably count all those chips as a win since they're stuck against the glass. It's what they'd normally do. If anything got stuck in the loot chute or got stuck against the glass, they would either count it as a win or move those chips to a different location. Like, for example, they may like take all those chips and build a brand new tower in the playfield somewhere. Who knows, but I have a good feeling that we're going to get them within the next couple of seconds. Oh yeah, there they go. Any minute now. Nice, we got them. That is absolutely amazing right there. My goodness, this has been a marvelous game so far. This is incredible. So let's go ahead and cash in that $10 chip and both of them $1 chips, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, 𝗪𝗥𝗟𝗏 has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $10 chip and both of those $1 chips. They gave me an extra 1,000 quarters, and today we got to spin that wheel, and it landed on $25,000 chips. That is amazing. And as you can see, they built like 7 massive towers in there. There's one enormous one right there in the center. That one's already getting extremely close to the edge. I think we done got one of them towers that was back there on the pusher to crash down. Nice, both of them, sweet. A little bit concerned about these towers on the corners. If you've seen previous videos, y'all know the towers on the corners sometimes take a long time to fall down. Sometimes it's taken up to like 8 hours to get them towers on the sides. But like a couple weeks ago, I discovered a brand new technique to load up a bunch of quarters at once using that skill stop button. And matter of fact, a bunch of y'all suggested it down in the comments. And once again, thank you all for that. Yeah, before I was putting like $2 or $3 or $4 in there at a time, and it was taking, goodness, anywhere from 3 to 8 hours to get them towers on the sides to fall down. But now that I started using that skill stop button a lot more, nice, we got that enormous tower right there in the center to crash down. That is outstanding. Now that's where all the big money's at. All those $25,000 chips, only takes 4 of those to make 100 grand. So if we're lucky, we might be able to make our buy-in back just in chips today. And imagine all those white dice at the end of the game landing on 5s and 6s. Oh my goodness, it's raining $25,000 chips. Oh yeah, we got that tower on the left side to go. My goodness, this is doing amazing. Oh yeah, that was a nice push right there on that right side. So anyway, putting a bunch of quarters in at once like that really helps the towers on the sides move. And if you're wondering why the towers on the sides can be very, very stubborn at times, it's because if there's any weight or pressure built up on those corners, the quarters are just going to take the easiest path of travel, or the easiest route, or the path of least resistance, whatever you want to call it. And that would either be around the tower, or it would be down those side slots. Like, pay attention to those gutters on the left and the right whenever the quarters push forward. Quarters really, really love to fall down those gutters. And another question I've been getting a lot, and I've been meaning to answer, a lot of y'all was wondering if they take the quarters that fall down those gutters and put them back into the playfield whenever I cash in that $50 chip. No, they just leave the quarters down in there. They only put the chips and the gold and the dice, whatever else is falling down in there, into my game after I cash in that $50 chip. So I hope that answers your question. Oh yeah, we're about to get that tower on the right. That is super, super close. Tell you what, let's go ahead and load this thing up again with quarters. Let's put like 300 or 400 or 500 of them in there at once. And there's actually one more way I could get some of them towers off the blue shelf. It's really not the most effective method, but see how we're stacking the quarters up really, really high back there? Sometimes if there's like towers hanging over that blue shelf back there, and stack the quarters up really high, you would have a good chance of trick-shotting those towers into the playfield. But as you can see, none of them towers are hanging over that blue shelf today. Oh sweet, we got that tower on the right side to go. That is outstanding right there. It's been a magnificent game today so far. Yeah, I feel like that tower might give us a little bit of a battle, but let me go collect some quarters, and we'll load that left-hand side up with quarters. So let's go collect the quarters, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&D Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. Oh my goodness! Wow, we got that massive tower on the left-hand side to crash down. Fell straight into the payout chute. That is absolutely outstanding. Yeah, this is definitely might be a brand new world record win today. I'm super, super excited to count up all those chips that we've won and roll them dice at the end of the game. And we still got the potential to win a bunch more white dice, because there's 2 more mystery bags on the blue shelves. We'll get them later on whenever we cash in that $5 chip. So after we get those $25,000 chips out there, I will cash in that $5 chip. So stay tuned for that. More exciting gameplay coming right up. And I don't think I've been telling y'all what I've been winning over the past, like, probably 3 or 4 rounds, maybe even 5 rounds. Basically, we made close to like $10 million in chips. I think we pulled like $4.4 million on the previous round. We've won close to $10 million in chips in total so far. And we got a bunch of gold. I think we got close to, goodness, what was it? Maybe close to 100 ounces of gold or more. And the quarters, we're doing really, really well on quarters now. I think we got like 3,900 of them, because we cashed in those $1 chips. That was 1,000 free quarters right there. So we definitely have enough quarters to get the whole machine cleared out today, that's for sure. And those gold bars, they're worth whatever 1 ounce of gold is at the moment. I think they're around like $1,915 an ounce. Well, that's what the spot price of gold was yesterday anyhow. If somebody could let me know the exact spot price of a 1 ounce gold bar down in the comments section, I would highly appreciate that. Just leave me a comment, let me know what 1 ounce of gold is worth. And a lot of y'all are wondering what I do with the gold. I normally just save all the gold that I win. Although they do give me the option to trade the gold in for cash, whatever the spot price of gold is at the moment, I normally just save all that gold that I win. Yeah, I've heard those gold bars are going to skyrocket in value over the next like 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I've heard they may even go up to close to like $2,500 an ounce or more. Maybe even $3,000 an ounce, you never know. That would be really, really nice. We got a bunch of gold saved up. And I keep all that gold in a safety deposit box. Alright, so let's just continue trying to get those $25,000 chips. We still got a bunch of quarters left in the basket. And if we can't get them on this round right here, I'll just go ahead and cash in that $5 chip. Because like I said, I don't want anyone to get bored with this quarters falling down. So take a guess down in the comments and let me know how much money you think I'm going to win back today from a $20 million buy-in. I know that's a lot of money to spend on one of these, but I do this for you all. Try to make the best content out there, and I try to make it as entertaining as possible. And I know the majority of y'all like to see the large buy-in videos, so that's why I do these big buy-ins. And let me know if you'd want to see more big buy-in videos like this. Do y'all want to see like $10 million buy-ins all the way up to 50 million, 50 million all the way up to 200 million? Or would you want to see like smaller buy-ins again, like $100,000 to $5 million buy-ins? Or would you want to see like $500 buy-ins to $5,000 buy-ins? Just let me know what types of videos you'd want to see down in the comments, and I'll try my best to make it happen. Here lately, I've been doing like big buy-ins, like 10 million all the way up to 50 million. And y'all really seem to be enjoying those videos at the moment. So I'll probably keep it the way it is, but still, leave me some suggestions down in the comments. And also, would you want to see more like 1/4 challenge videos? I think I only do like 1/4 challenges like once out of every 2 or 3 months or something like that. I've been trying to do them more frequently now. And I'm just saying, I normally only post a 1/4 challenge video like once out of every 2 or 3 months or something. So if you want to see more 1/4 challenge videos more frequently, just let me know down in the comments. And I can also do 1,000 quarters at once videos. As long as we're winning those bounty chips right there, then I can put a bunch of quarters in there at a time. So anyhow, that right there is the last of our quarters, and it looks like there's still 150, 175 grand in there. So I'm going to go ahead and cash in that $5 chip, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I called them back here, and I cashed in that $5 chip. They took all those towers that was on the blue shelves, and they put them all into the play field. Looks like they took those gold bars, and they like combined them into like 4 enormous towers of gold in there. The bounty chips, those are on top of them towers. 2 mystery bags are on top of those other towers. And they took all those $1,000, $5,000, and $10,000 chips and combined them into like one great big old tower back there on the pusher. So wish me good luck. Hopefully we can get all these towers to crash down pretty easily. And those $100 chips that was in there, I think those are at the base of that tower back there. You can kind of see them sticking out a little bit. So if you don't know what those $100 chips are for, those don't have any cash value. They're just entries into a free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. Pretty much mean the exact same thing as those Bitcoins, but I'm not seeing any Bitcoins in there today. So I think now would be a perfect time to use that skill stop button. Let's just slow this thing up. Try to get all these massive towers to crash down. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about them gold towers on the left and the right, because those are like near the corners. So those might give us an uphill battle, who knows. Anyhow, let's put a couple more handfuls of quarters in there and get this thing loaded up pretty well. Alright, let's see. One more handful and I will release the skill stop button. There we go, come on. Nice, there it goes. Any moment now, that tower's going. Oh yeah. Nice, and we got them 2 towers on the left side. And check that out, that gold tower's going any moment now. Wow, it's just raining $10,000 chips. Done got all those $1,000 and $5,000 chips out of there. That is amazing. This game is going phenomenal today. Oh yeah, this is pushing fantastically well so far. And keep in mind, we still got that $50 chip we can cash in a few minutes. Well, for now, let's just focus on getting all these towers out of here. And it looks like that bounty chip and that blue mystery bag got stuck on that left side there. There's nothing I could really do about that. I mean, we might get lucky and get a quarter to hit it, and it'll push it on down into the loot chute. That would be nice, but most of the time, if one of those like chips gets stuck like that and the mystery bag's stuck on there, then normally you have to call them back here, have them reset the machine or something. So if that don't fall down by the time we're done with this basket of quarters, I'll probably call them back here and have them reset the machine since it got stuck against the glass. Or who knows, they may even count it as a win, you never know. Alright, well, let's try to get this tower on the right-hand side. Nice, we got all that gold that was over there. But see what I'm saying? That bounty chip and mystery bag, it's still jammed up in there, so we need a whole bunch of quarters to fall down on top of it and push it on down into the pay. Or I could just call them back here. Yeah, it's probably what I'll end up doing. I'd like to get this enormous tower of gold and that bounty chip on the right first. So let's go ahead and stack up that right-hand side with quarters. So let's go for about 300 or 400 quarters at once. That right there was probably 180 of them. That right there was like 260, I'd say. A couple more handfuls of quarters and I will release that skill stop button. I mean, we only got a couple quarters left in the basket anyway. That right there was pretty much the last of them. There's only like 3 or 4 more left in the basket. Oh yeah, that tower, it's almost there. Come on, massive wind. Oh my goodness, it's super, super close. Let's let it push for a few minutes, a few seconds. Because there's still a bunch of quarters back there that got stuck. That was the last handful of quarters. Come on, big push. Nice, we got that gold tower to go, sweet, and we got that bounty chip that was on top of it. So let's go ahead and call them back here and see if they'll rearrange that. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So I called them over here. They took all that stuff that was stuck on that left-hand side and they put it right there in the center. Turns out there was a gold bar stuck in there also. I didn't see that gold bar. So anyhow, before I continue playing to try to get that stuff out of there, let's go ahead and open up this sky blue mystery bag. This mystery bag feels pretty heavy, so let's see what we get. Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. So we got 20 grand in $10,000 chips and 3 gold dice. If you don't know what the gold dice are for, we get to roll those at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, the gold will multiply by those numbers. That is absolutely spectacular right there. So anyhow, let's get right back to pushing. Let's try to get that mystery bag, that gold bar, and that bounty chip out of there. After we win that, I will open up that mystery bag, and then I will cash in the $50 chip. So stay tuned for that. And I'm hoping that loot box of theirs is loaded up with stuff that other people have lost to the side slots today. Because if the person that played here before me had won that $50 chip, then there's not going to be any bonus money in there. They would just put the stuff that I lost and the stuff that I lost only back into the playfield. Wouldn't be anything extra, so there wouldn't be any extra gold, chips, nothing like that. It would just be the chips and gold that I lost, which probably wasn't much. But say their loot box hasn't been emptied out at all today, my goodness gracious, that loot box could be loaded up with stuff that other people have lost. Nice, we got it all cleared out of there. So let's go ahead and open up that blue mystery bag. Alright, here it is. Let's go ahead and check it out and see if there's anything good and valuable and beneficial in there. Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. So we got 3 more gold dice. That is absolutely remarkable. So that makes, what, 6 of the gold dice that we've won in total? That is amazing. So anyhow, let's go ahead and cash in the $50 chip, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&V Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $50 chip. They took everything that was down in their loot box, and they put it all into the playfield. It turns out that loot box has only been emptied out like 4 times today. So they said it hasn't been emptied out in a while. So as you can see, they built like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 massive towers in there. Oh nice, we're getting that tower of gold to crash down that was right there in the center. And check that out, there's like a small pink mystery bag on top of that tower of $25,000 chips. That is amazing. So we'll open that up whenever we win that. It looks like they built a ginormous tower of gold back there on the pusher. So definitely a lot of gold in there today. It might be a new record win for the gold also. More than likely it's going to be a new record win for the chips and the gold. Keep on winning all that gold out of there. Oh yeah, that was a nice push right there in the center. Nice, we got a bunch more gold right there. Sweet. I do think we need to use that skill stop button because there's 4 towers on the corners right now. So let's go ahead and load this thing up. That's definitely the best method to use whenever there's towers on the corners. So anyhow, hope y'all are doing good and having a wonderful day so far. Remember, if this is your first time watching and you're enjoying the content so far, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the post bell notifications. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. It would help out tremendously. We're on the road to 130,000 subscribers. My goal is to get there by the end of this month, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Alright, well, let's see what that does. Come on, big money. That was about like 680 quarters at once, something like that. Oh yeah, big push. Nice, we got that great big old golden tower to crash down. Sweet. Oh yeah, that was a waterfall of gold right there. My goodness, this is doing miraculous today. Making a ton of money, ton of gold. We got tons of quarters. We definitely don't need to worry about the quarters at all today. So let's load this thing up again. Let's get a massive base of quarters built up behind these poker chip towers. And also, let's try to get 10,000 likes on today's video. 10,000 likes. I know we can accomplish that. Just need everyone watching to hit that like button. I tell you what, if this video can get 10,000 likes within the first day of it being uploaded, tomorrow I will do a $500 million buy-in. How does that sound? But only if this video can get 10,000 likes within the first day of it being uploaded to YouTube. That's the only catch to it. And the most amount of likes I've ever been able to get in one day was like 3,600 of them. So if I can get 10,000 likes on this video, we'll do that $500 million buy-in. That will make the biggest buy-in I've ever done before. And I don't get paid when y'all hit that like button. And I also don't get paid when y'all hit that subscribe button. It really just helps you all out. Makes it a lot easier for y'all to keep up with the future videos. Because once you hit that subscribe button, there should be a bell icon right next to it. And that bell icon, if you hit that bell icon, you will have the option to turn on all notifications. If you turn on all notifications, you will get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. So if you want to find the videos a lot easier, then turn on the post bell notifications. Oh, nice! Wow, we got that enormous tower on the right side to crash down. Sweet. And we got a gold bar right there in the center. Wow, this is doing amazing today. So let's collect the quarters and we'll get right back to work. Alrighty, I'm back. So before I continue playing, I'd like to go ahead and open up this pink mystery bag. So let's see if there's anything good and valuable in there. Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. We got another white dice. That is absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm going to say this once again. This very well could be a brand new world record win today. And there's still 3 more massive towers we could win. And I think we're already above like $12 million in chips in total. Maybe close to like 13 million. So this is definitely going to be a massive win today. I mean, if all those dice land on some pretty good numbers. And like I said, as of right now, we're down $260 million. Well, I mean, in reality, since the buy-in was 20 million, I guess we're down like 280 million until we know how much money we've made back in total. So we have to make $280 million back right now. That's what we need to make back on this game to break even. Well, we need to make 20 million on this game to break even, but for the day we need to make 280 million. That makes sense. So if all those dice treat us right and they land on some fabulous numbers, talk about an enormous win. Gonna make out like a bandit today, I'm sure. Oh yeah, all the towers seem to be moving forward pretty well. Nice, that tower on the left just moved. See, my goal is to get a good base of quarters build up behind those towers, and it really seems to help them move forward tremendously. Like I said before, I was only putting like $2 or $3 or $4 in there at a time, and it was taking anywhere from, goodness, 3 to 8 hours to get them towers on the sides to fall down. But now, since we've started using that skill stop button, it seems like we're getting them towers within like 30 minutes to 3 hours, so it makes a massive difference. Definitely helps get them towers on the sides. And I know it looks like I win all the time. That's because I only upload the winning games. I never really post the losing videos. I've tried uploading the losing videos in the past, and y'all really didn't seem to like those videos too well. And plus, I try to keep my channel as positive as possible. So that's why I just stick to posting the winning games only. I pretty much just post the best game of the day. Like I said, I mean, I might win like 1 out of every 3 or 4 games or something. Nah, I normally just post the winning game for the day. So I'm pretty sure this game right here is going to be a winning game. I mean, this right here has been the best game I've played all day. Oh, nice. We got that tower on the left-hand side. Sweet. Yeah, there's still 2 more towers standing. I think we need to focus more on the left. Yeah, we need to stack up the quarters really, really high. Let's just continue using that skill stop button. Still got a boatload of quarters. I think we got about 2,900 of them. So, and there was this one comment I got like maybe a couple weeks ago or something. Somebody asked what would happen if I didn't have any quarters left to roll the dice. So I asked the staff about that the other day, and they told me that they would give me, I think, what did they say, like 100 quarters to roll the dice. So even if I did run out of quarters and didn't have any quarters left, they would still give me enough to roll the dice. Either that, or I have the option to just roll them up there at the counter. So, and I mean, the only reason I call them back here to put the dice back on the pusher is because I know most of y'all like to see the dice rolling on down to that lower shelf. I mean, it's much more entertaining for me also, as it makes the game super, super intense. Oh yeah, tower on the right, it's getting super, super close to the edge. One on the left just moved forward a tiny bit right there. Still got a lot of progress to go, but making pretty good progress at the moment. Alright, we only got a couple quarters left. Let's get those in there. Alright, let's go collect the quarters and we'll get right back to work. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it pushing. So let's put about 500 quarters in there at once. Yeah, I'm thinking that tower on the right corner is going to crash down within the next, like, possibly like 3 or 4 minutes or so. Yeah, I've been playing this game right here for probably close to 5 hours now. Let's see what the camera says. Goodness gracious, 5 hours, 18 minutes, and 32 seconds. Yeah, we've been playing this game a pretty good while now. This takes a long time to get these towers on the sides. I mean, like I said, putting the quarters in like this makes a massive difference. But if I was only putting like $3 or $4 or $5 in there at a time, it would have probably took like 8 hours by now to get this far. So it's a total game changer, but still, we've been playing a long time at the moment. And for you all, I've probably only been playing like 40, 45, 50 minutes. Because I like to cut out most of the boring parts where it's just nothing but quarters falling down. Because I know that can get pretty boring for a lot of people. Oh yeah, the tower on the right, it's right there on the edge about to go. Let's load this thing up on the left side. Try to get that tower to get moving forward a little bit. Oh no, dropping quarters on the floor. Pick those up here in a few minutes. Oh yeah, I thought I just seen that tower on the left move a little bit. Alright, let's just load this thing up with quarters. Maybe like 800 of them at once. Alright, let's see what that does. That should give us a nice push. Come on. Wow, that tower on the right, it's super, super close. Oh my goodness. Well, that was a complete fail right there. I just dropped every single one of my quarters on the floor, but nice, we got that tower on the right side. Oh my goodness, well, that was a fail, but at the same time, it was a success. Dropped a bunch of our quarters on the floor, so I'll have to go pick those up. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I picked up all those quarters that fell on the floor. I think a bunch of our quarters like rolled up and under the vending machine. There's like a vending machine for snacks and stuff, and a vending machine for soda. It's like right next to the machine here. So lost a bunch of our quarters to that, unfortunately. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do about that. I'm not going to call them back here to have them move those vending machines, because I'd probably have to wait like half an hour on them to get here. So just going to leave it at that. I mean, we still got a bunch of quarters, don't get me wrong. We have enough to get the whole machine cleared out, I would think. And that tower, it's like right there on the edge. Check that out. Nice, we got it all cleared out of there today. That is absolutely spectacular. This has been a magnificent game today. Absolutely magnificent. And also a bunch of our quarters rolled up and under those slot machines too. I couldn't get those out either, so I'm gonna have to leave those there, unfortunately. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and call them back here. I think we've won 25 dice in total. We got 19 white dice and 6 gold dice. They will put all 25 of them dice back there on the pusher, and we have to roll them on down to that playfield area there, and whatever they land on, we get to multiply our winnings and our gold by those numbers. So let's call them over here and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, Andy Coinbusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I called them over here. They put all 25 of them dice back there on the pusher. So let's roll them on down to that lower shelf. Hopefully they all land on some massive numbers. Oh yeah, they're doing pretty good so far. We got 2 1s on the white dice, unfortunately, but the rest of them are landing on fabulous numbers. Goodness gracious. Getting a bunch of 5s and 6s, a couple 4s, 3s. My goodness. Well, it looks like one of our gold dice landed on a 1 so far. That ain't too bad. Oh, nice. We got a 6 and a 4 and another 4 right there. That is amazing. And I think that 1 flipped over to a 2. But that dice right there, tell you what, let's put a couple more quarters on the left side, because that 1 looks like it might flip over to a 5. And who knows, we may be able to flip that gold dice right there over to something else also. But I mean, we can't push too far, because if any of the dice fall over the edge or down the gutters, we would lose them. So see how that 6, it's getting pretty close to the gutter, and that white dice is getting close to the edge. Oh my goodness, well, I think we flipped that dice on the left side. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to have to stop right there. No, we don't need a second wave, no. Oh my goodness, well, it was so close to knocking that dice over the edge. So I'm not sure if they're going to count that dice as a 5. It's like half of it's on a 1, half of it's on a 5. Anyhow, I'll see what they say. So that's not bad at all. Most of those dice landed on some fabulous numbers. So I'm going to count everything up, multiply our winnings and our gold ball that, and I'll let y'all know what we've won back from a $20 million buy-in. Be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely insane. I ended up winning $14,437,000 in chips. And all of those white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 86. And in total, I ended up winning $1.2 billion. This right here is a brand new world record win. I am speechless right now. I don't know what to say. This is amazing. To be exact, I won $1,241,582,000 from a $20 million buy, and that is insane. This right here is a brand new world record jackpot win today. This is absolutely outstanding. I've never won this much money before. So be expecting some of the best videos this coming week and next week and so on. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what to say. I am shocked right now. I have never won this much money before at the high risk coin pusher. Like, all those white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 86. That is just amazing. I am shocked right now. I am in disbelief. I do not know what to say. This is insane. I am shaking right now. This is just amazing. I don't know what to say. I've never won this much money before. Oh my goodness. Brand new world record win today, y'all. This is amazing. And on top of all that, we won 239 ounces of gold. And all the gold dice combined ended up multiplying the gold by 24. And in total, I ended up winning 5,736 ounces of gold. And those are about $1,915 a piece. So that means we got an extra $10,984,440 in gold. That is insane. I still can't believe we made over $1.2 billion. I am shocked right now. I don't know what to say. I know it seems like I'm repeating myself, but I just can't help it. This is the world's biggest win at the high risk coin pusher. Oh my goodness. So I might do that $500 million buy-in tomorrow. We'll see. If this video can get 10,000 likes, really need y'all to hit that like button if you want to see that $500 million buy-in. This is insane. I've never won this much money before. So, and we also won 2 of the bounty chips, so each one of those is worth 500 free quarters on any game I choose. And I think we won like 6 or 7 of the $100 buy-in chips. So that's like 6 or 7 entries into the free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. That is not bad at all for a $20 million buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, be sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the post bell notifications. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care and have an awesome day.